A Hologram for the King is a novel by Dave Eggers, published in 2012. With echoes of parable, Eggers explores themes of personal and national identity through a story steeped in midlife crisis and cultural dislocation. It begins with a straightforward declaration. Alan Clay, a middle-aged American businessman, is in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. He has just arrived after 2 days of travel. A flashback to Nairobi reveals a brief encounter with a woman Alan finds deeply attractive, yet he leaves her behind without a word when his flight is called. Recently divorced, deeply in debt, and reeling from a failed career, Alan is struggling to pay his daughter's college tuition and clinging to the hope that a new job with Reliant Systems might offer redemption. He is in Saudi Arabia to pitch a holographic telepresence system to the king, a meeting arranged only because of a chance encounter with the monarch's nephew. Alan oversleeps his first morning and misses the company shuttle. Desperate, he hires a private driver but arrives to find the king absent, his liaison Kareem nowhere to be found, and the sales team exiled to a tent outside the building without air conditioning or internet. Frustration mounts as Alan feels increasingly cut off and irrelevant. Inside the complex, he meets a Danish woman named Hannah, who offers him sympathy, a bottle of alcohol, rare in Jeddah, and some camaraderie. Later, back at his hotel, Alan, troubled by a lump on his neck, drunkenly stabs it with a needle and passes out from the blood loss. He awakens and seeks medical help, eventually meeting Zahra, a Saudi doctor who tends to him and takes a biopsy. Alan senses a connection. As he writes unsent letters to his daughter and worries he's had a heart attack, Zahra informs him it was merely a panic attack. His driver Youssef, sensing Alan's interest in Zahra, grows angry, warning of the dangers such a relationship could pose for her. Alan sneaks back into the building and finally confronts Kareem, voicing his frustrations. Kareem is sympathetic and promises help, though no date is confirmed. Later, Zahra contacts Alan with the biopsy results. The lump is cancerous and must be removed. Disturbed and uncertain, Alan accepts an invitation from Youssef to visit his family in the mountains. But after a disastrous wolf hunt where Alan nearly shoots a villager, Youssef hurries him away. Upon returning to the city, Alan finds Karim has come through, restoring internet and air conditioning to the tent and scheduling their long-delayed presentation. Alan and his team deliver it competently, but the king merely applauds and leaves without hearing Alan's pitch. Disappointed, Alan goes to the hospital for surgery. A different doctor begins the operation, but Zahra soon arrives to take over, to Alan's relief. The lump is removed, and the tumor is found to be benign. Alan and Zahra stay in touch, and she invites him to her beach house. There, they grow closer, share their pasts, and become lovers. Like Alan, Zahra is divorced and concerned for her children's future. Alan learns that his presentation did not lead to a sale, but he chooses not to return to the US, a second-time failure. Having found Zahra and a sliver of hope, Alan decides to stay in Saudi Arabia, launching a real estate venture and beginning a new chapter of his life. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe.